What is going on, everybody? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Tuesday NBA edition of my DFS podcast. We have 8 games tonight. I'm doing a free Guru credit code in this video after the first couple of my plays. Like this video and subscribe. Last night we swept the board. Wanted to get Embiid in there, so we weren't able to pick DeAndre Jordan. Got Zeke Naji in there. We got lucky. He only played 11 minutes, but did a lot. What the hell was going on last night? I mean, the Clippers are a disaster. You have 2 former players who are supposed to be washed up, Reggie Jackson and DeAndre Jordan. Nuggets playing without Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic, and Aaron Gordon, and they beat the Clippers. What? I woke up and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, Reggie Jackson and DeAndre Jordan combined for 115 fantasy points? I mean, this is crazy, but Reggie Jackson was a huge reason why we cashed. Had him everywhere. DeAndre Jordan, I only had him on the GPP. DraftKings, I was able to fit him everywhere because you get that utility spot. Joel Embiid ended up doing well, but, I mean, what a wild night. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't. I was shocked, but let's look at today's slate. We have 8 games. Just got Jimmy Butler news before I started this video, which is kind of the value we needed. Hopefully some other things open up because power forward looks like an absolute nightmare as of right now in the early afternoon. So, again, like this video, we'll dive right into my first couple of plays. First play being Kyle Lowry at 5,200. I mean, Drew Smith, their backup, tore his, I think, ACL or something, slipping on the court. He's done for the year. RJ Hampton's out. Duncan Robinson is back. I think he's probable, but they're still without Tyler Hero. Obviously no Jimmy Butler, so the ball's going to be in Kyle Lowry's hands even more. We got Robinson probable. They don't really have another point guard. RJ Hampton, like I said, is out. Drew Smith is done for the year. So I think Lowry's going to play a ton of minutes tonight. He's going to have extra usage. Obviously, a majority of the usage is going to go to Bam. But I like Lowry at 5,200 with no Jimmy Butler. He should play 30 minutes. The Bucks aren't that great at defense. It should be pretty high scoring. They're at home. I don't expect it to be a blowout even with no Jimmy Butler. He needs 26 fantasy points to hit value. He's been playing some decent minutes, 29, 33, 29 over his last 3 games. I think he's going to play over 30 minutes. With no Jimmy Butler, they're really going to need him bringing the ball up. They don't really have many people that can bring the ball up, especially with no Tyler Hero too, because Duncan Robinson is not a ball handler. I like Lowry right now at 5,200. He should have a lot of extra usage and benefit a lot with no Jimmy Butler tonight. Shooting guard, Klay Thompson has been so weird this year. The Warriors have been weird. This is a great matchup in Sacramento, though, tonight. His price is still staying sub 6K, 5,500. He needs like 27 fantasy points to hit value. He's projected around 26, 26 and a half. And like I said, there's not a ton of value out there right now, early in the afternoon, but things will open up. He's not by any means a must-play, but he looks pretty good. I don't think Draymond Green coming back tonight hurts him. If anything, I think Draymond Green being back helps him out because Green is not going to take away any shots. He's only going to open up more shots. And Klay Thompson isn't really a passer anyway. So the Draymond Green being active tonight from his suspension doesn't matter to me at all. I actually look at it as more of a positive than a negative. I think he's fine. If the game stays close, which it should against the Kings, he'll play 30-plus minutes. Great scoring environment. Both of these teams play very fast. It's a very high over-under. Klay looks pretty good tonight. He's hit value in the last 3 games. He's crawling to value. He hasn't gotten over 30 fantasy points once this entire season. So if you need a cash game filler, I don't mind Klay. I don't think he's going to win you a tournament when he doesn't have any upside right now, but hopefully he can get things going. It's a good matchup to do so. Going over to my website, fd-guru.com. This is for the code. Like the video, you got to be signed into an account on my website. And these codes, get you, free credits for the currency on my site that gets you lineups, DFS, FanDuel, DraftKings, all that stuff. Most of you already know, but if you're new, make an account. It takes a second. You don't have to put your credit card in. You just got to confirm your email. And it's always all caps. The date, Nov28 NBA. So go to the shop page where you buy the credits, Nov28 NBA, and then we'll say coupon successfully applied, and you'll get 10 credits. Again, like the video, guys. Let's keep our good NBA run going tonight with a nice 8-game slate. Small forward, we're going to go to Jamie. Is it Jakes? It might be Jakes or Jaquez. I'm going to say Jakes. I'm not sure. I'm not a good name pronouncer by any means, but he should be starting tonight with no Jimmy Butler. He's been playing good minutes. Even when he's come off the bench, he's been, basically their sixth man. And, 34 minutes with Jimmy Butler playing, 31 with Jimmy Butler playing. He's hit value at 6K. If you don't know how to do value, it's 5 times the salary. Just put a decimal instead of the comma, so it's 5 times 6.0. That's how you know they need 30 fantasy points at 6,000 to hit value, and he's hit value in the last 4 games. No Jimmy Butler tonight. He's gonna grade out really, really well to hit 30 plus fantasy points. The last time Jimmy Butler was out was November 11th, and he played 38 minutes. And if you look at all the other games, 38 is way more than any other game that Jimmy Butler has played. So that's not a coincidence at all. He should be playing 35 plus minutes tonight with no Jimmy Butler on the floor. He'll obviously have extra usage. Going back to my Kyle Lowry point earlier, I don't watch Miami Heat basketball, so I don't know what kind of a ball handler Jakes is. But maybe he's another guy alongside Kyle Lowry that can bring the ball up. I don't know. If he can, he's really the only other guy. But 6,000 looks really good for him. He's been playing a lot. He'll play even more tonight without Jimmy Butler. Power forward is an awful position right now. I'm not even going to beat around the bush. It's gross. The research I was doing earlier, they have Trey Lyles as the best dollar for dollar right now, and I just don't trust him even as a backup. He doesn't play enough minutes. Only played 19 last game at 4K. When Trey Lyles is the number one, best value at power forward, that's when the position is doomed. Hopefully things can open up, but I like Cameron Johnson. Obviously no Ben Simmons still. Aren't they without someone else? Oh yeah, and they're still without Cameron Thomas. So, he's going to start. He's going to see decent usage. He's weird with injuries, though. He missed the second half of last game with leg cramping, and then now he's probable, so it obviously wasn't anything serious. I don't know how you cramp. He's still pretty young. He's got to figure it out. Hopefully we don't have to worry about his leg fucking cramping up tonight. Out of all the things I got to research and worry about, the last thing on my list is worrying about a guy's leg cramping in the middle of the game. So hopefully we can avoid that. He's projected for 31 fantasy points. 6,400, he needs 32. He's going to play a lot of minutes. And, like I said, power forward isn't a great position. He's multi-positional eligibility. But you're going to want to play him at power forward as of right now because it is tough to find power forward plays. I don't mind him. He'll play over 30 minutes, and he can easily be a fantasy point per minute kind of guy. And then for center, I had mentioned Bam. Obviously, if you can get up to Bam tonight at 9,400, he's had some monster games this year when the Heat have been shorthanded. This little stretch here, 67, 52, 61, 55, 51. 5 straight games over 50. So 9,400, he needs 47 to hit value tonight. He could easily get that. His ceiling is great with no Jimmy Butler and Tyler Hero out there. I'm going to go with Şengün, though. He's a whole $1,000 cheaper, and he's been playing well. He's been playing big minutes, which, with Şengün in the past, the Rockets didn't consistently give him a lot of minutes, but he's been playing a lot of minutes lately. Great matchup against the Mavericks. This might be the best game to choose from tonight. Rockets at Dallas, high over/under. For the most part, everyone is healthy on both teams. Played 42 minutes last game. I think they had to have gone to overtime, but as you can see, his minutes over the last 7 games has been really good. 30 plus minutes in all 7 games. Needs 42 fantasy points to hit value. He's averaging that on the year. Mavericks, not a great defense. I like Şengün. He's a rising star for this Rockets team. Kind of like a mini Jokic. Not that I'm comparing him to Jokic, because you can't compare anyone to Jokic. But he has the same kind of game style. I like the way he passes. He gets involved. He can rebound a lot. And he scores, 20 points a game. So I really like Şengün. Obviously like Bam too, but we'll get a little cheaper here. I already picked 2 Heat guys in this video, so I wanted to change it up for you guys. I like Şengün to round out my plays. That'll do it for this video, guys. We'll probably get more value and injury news as things go on today, because there are 16 teams playing. But like this video, make sure you put that NOV28 NBA code on my site for the credits. Like the video, subscribe. Let's have another sweep on tonight's main slate. Until next time, I am the FT Guru. Peace.